Hello? Yeah, hello. Welcome back. This is a new video. What if Belle was betrayed? Well, um, this one, he's is still in the Hesse familiar, and he's still level 1. But something different from the other people. Uh, well, in this one, Belle, this is like, well, he's still the grandson of Zeus. He also have lightning and fire magic, but he doesn't know. He also have he also have an additional spell called growth, but it's passive and it's always active. It's like Argonaut. It's like he got two passive spells: Argonaut, which is boosts his growth along with his feelings, and growth, which is give a extra two times the experience boost. So put two of them together. Hold up. Hold up. Honestly, take it back. This man just have a growth skill. Um, real I forgot. Yeah. So he's also like he is adopted son of Zeus. Well, whatever it is. And this one he's the adopted grandson of Zeus. He's not directly related, but he's adopted grandfather. This is just a adopted grandfather in this one. So yeah, in this one, when Bell got his stats checked this time, because I'm gonna say Bell is the only level 1 in the Hesse Familia. In the Hesse Familia, there's only level 3s to level 6 in that Familia. Bell is the only one that's level 1. And because of Bell, people just don't want to join because the Bell is there. So the last time Bell got his status checked, Hesse removed the mark. Bell didn't know. Bell never knew because she printed out his stats on the whatever it was. Then she removed the mark. On his back, so he will not know. He will not know that she removed it. So after he's at this, okay, thank you. So and she said, and then she said, no problem, Bell. So the next day he wakes up. He For some reason he got a bad feeling. So but he ignores it. So they go to the dungeon, right? They are on they're on floor 10. And I'm just gonna say Ashley, not level 10. This we are at level 30. I'm making it my own level. I'm making it my own boss. So they at level 30. And all of them was like, yeah, we know we can't beat this. So Bell is so while Bell is distracting the monsters and beating them, he looks back. He looks back, and they all see this thing. Not the facility. Not this facility over here. They see the giant monster come towards them. Bell sees his party leaving. When he looks back, he sees the monster. So he starts to run with them, but then they just start shooting blasts at Bell, causing him to go flying back. Right? I don't know. Should I keep this picture? Ah, now he's gonna turn into that. So this man, so Bell, he he like I said, he gets flown back. I see. So he's gonna stay like this. Yep, he's gonna stay like this. So Bell, so one of the blasts just hit Bell in the eye. It just like blasted from slow him down and stop him from moving on. So one of the spells hit Bell in the eye, and he screams out of pain, and then one of the other people in the party collapses to the ground underneath Belle. So Belle goes falling down multiple floors, and I'm pretty sure you already know. Like this sounds awfully familiar to that one anime. I know what it is. I just can't remember the goddamn name of the anime. It's like hard to say. So yeah, well, Belle ain't gonna be like him. He's gonna be like a little. He's gonna be a little different, but a little same at the same time. Just like different. So now that that happened, Belle wakes up about 1 week after he fell down. He noticed that he's on a what you call it, some something that it's like 13 feet above, like 13 foot drop, and he finally noticed. Hold up, I was betrayed. Like he's like he's thinking like, why would they? And then it thoughts in his mind. I was betrayed by the people. Why? Just why? So he cries a bit, but then then he get a resolve. I will I will have my revenge, not by killing them, but by ruining their career. Yes, that would be the best thing. Ruin their career one by one. So Belle, so now that that happens, so Belle, yeah, so now that Belle resolved himself, and he's thinking of that, so he's like, now that I'm alone, and I'm pretty sure Hestia got rid of her mark on me, what should I do? So he looks down, he sees a lizard. And he still got his Hestia knife, but I don't know. I forgot they actually called the knife. But he sees he still had the knife, and he's like this. Huh? Okay, I still got the knife, so they didn't take it from me. I know I got magic, so that's a plus. But I only got one eye. Hmm. It's in pain though. I should be careful. Oh yeah, Belle's on the 70th floor. By the way, he's on floor 70. So yeah, so he's like, I got to play my cards careful, or I'm gonna die, and I don't want to die before I get revenge. Can't ruin the other's career. So Bill, he just throws a rock, and the rock hits this scaly lizard thing, but it paid no mind because physical damage resistant. And besides, and besides, it's so strong that I didn't even realize that he got hit by a rock. So he's like, so it didn't register got hit by a rock. So Bell throws it a little harder. It looked at him, but he didn't perceive Bell as a threat because he's so goddamn weak. So he just didn't perceive Bell as a threat. So Bell's like, you see, so I'm not a threat to it. Then he realized, must be because I'm weak. So and this, so it's like, so the monster just looking at Bell, and he's like, it just looking at him like with the face of, was he the one who threw this shit at me? Cause he is. I'm gonna beat his ass if he are. Yes, he is. But Bell didn't move. He just looked at him. And Bell thinking like, okay. So Bell just walks off, taking up a way to get stronger. And the only thing and Bell gets hungry. And the only thing he realizes, I have no food, so I have to eat the monsters. But they would disappear though. No, not in this one. I'm gonna restate that. So in this one, it's like different from the actual Demonchi universe. Like when the monsters disappear, they disappear after they disappear 3 hours after they are killed. So you got 3 hours to get things from the monster or whatever you're gonna do with the monster. I mean, the monster have a core, so you're gonna obfuscate the monster core. The mon like I said, the monsters, you have to find a monster core inside of their body before the body disappears. So yeah. So now Bell's thinking of a way. How do I eat monsters without dying? But then about like 3 hours after he was walking around, he finds a hole in the wall. He's like, "What is this?" So he goes in, he sees a safe zone. He's like, he walks into a safe zone that looks like this. I gotta get the picture. So Bell, he sees this. So he's like, "What in the world?" So he starts to explore. And mind you, everyone that was here previously are all dead. The only thing that's there is overgrown vegetations like potatoes, overgrown vegetation like potatoes, carrots, lettuce, pumpkins, watermelons, like fruits and like every fruit and vegetable that you can possibly grow is there, and it's like overgrown like to say like as big like think of like a think of a wyvern. It's like a full grown wyvern. That's how big the plants and vegetations are. I mean, that's how big the plants and fruits are in this area. Like the vegetables and fruits. It's like as big as a wyvern. A fully grown wyvern at um at that. And also there's like XP potions are there. Like experience potions. He's like Bell's like, hmm. Like I mean, he searched around the houses. He found experience potions and books about magic and training and magic weapons and all. So uh so here 5 years has passed in this area, but when you go back to the surface, only 5 days have passed. So Bell, and and I think it's a fact that in Aurario, in a dungeon, time flows different in dungeons the lower you go down. So yeah. By the way, oh yeah. By the way, Bell already met Eyes and already met each other. I just and Eyes, she felt the same way of Bell, but when she heard that he supposedly died, she was hurt, and she became a little more distant. That she then she was already was distant. So yeah. So, again, about another 2 years passed in the dungeon of where Bell's at, and he finally finds a secret area. And he realized there's our seals here, so he's like, "What the hell is this place?" So he goes in. He sees a couple of monsters. He's like, "Oh shit! Am I still? Am I ready?" So when the monsters look at him, they perceive him as a threat, a potential threat. So they attack him, and these monsters are ghouls. Very, but very annoying in groups, easy to kill. So they attack Bell, but because Bell was training and taking XP potions and learning martial arts and sword skills and all types of shit that he was doing there. Ah, really Cobra. Okay. So yeah, so he kills the ghouls fairly easy. He's like, have I really gotten this strong? Like he's thinking like, am I really this strong? No, those are ghouls. And I heard from most people, ghouls are fairly easy to defeat, no matter what level they are. That must be it. So he walks in. He walks around for like an hour or two. Then he stumbles upon a giant ass door that looks like this. Nah, I forget it. So he sees the door and he opens it up to see nothing. So he's like, so Bell's looking around. He sees nothing, but then he starts running around. He's like looking on what can he find and things. So he stumbles upon a boss. He's like he sees this giant ass creature. So Bell stumbles upon this humanoid boss. And Bell sees this and this thing sees him. So and since it's the boss, we all know what all bosses do. They want all the smoke. So Bell starts fighting this thing. And this thing got and this battle went on for a while because one, we all know how safe zone bosses are. They are more powerful than the fucking bosses that you see that are in a normal dungeon. So yeah, they was fighting they was fighting for a good while. I ain't gonna get into too much details in the beginning because I'll lose interest later on. But I'm gonna say they was fighting for a hot minute, and yeah. So Bell in this one Bell had to push himself to the absolute limit to survive against this guy, against his boss. And since this boss, and yeah, and their fight disrupted yeah, and when Bell and this thing is fighting, is they disrupted some things. They disrupted some things in the dungeon and destroyed some walls and shit. But ultimately, Bell did come out on top. But but after he defeated the boss, the boss instances for the the boss his power went into Bell. So now Bell had the power of this boss. And this boss special power was what was it again? This boss power was to wield to bend metal to its will. So manipulation over metal. So we go back to Bell. So we see Bell just waking up after 2 weeks of being unconscious. So he wakes up and he gets his bearings back together. So after a while, after he wakes up, he's able to move again. So he goes out to eat the fruit or our vegetables or whatever we have. As he know, that boss power wasn't to manipulate metal. It was to it was a infinite storage, like a pocket dimension. So Bell got his own pocket dimension. And he noticed something. He can store items now. Cause when he defeated the boss like when he died, it was its memories and its memories was in Bell, so he knows that he got his own pocket dimension. That's the only memories he have from that monster pocket dimension power. It's about the pocket dimension. So Bell just starts storing fruits and vegetables and some shit in there. So then he goes back in to the boss room and he sees there's a hole in the wall. So so he sees a hole. He walks in. He sees a girl that is chained up. And he's like, hmm. So he walks up to her. He looks at her. I mean, she's not sealed. She just chained up. So it's technically she is sealed away. But the only thing that's like she's like hanging on a wall with her arms spread across. So she looks up and she say, "Who are you?" Uh, another human, I presume. Like that. He's like, "Yes, I'm human, but how?" I ain't gonna ask how you got there, but I'm still gonna ask. What happened to you? I got set away from my own from my I got set away. My own people sealed me away. Yes. Why? Well, because I found out the truth about them. They sealed me away because I found the truth. Because I found out about the truth. And they didn't want me to find out about the truth. So they sealed me away. Ah. So he said, "Oh, okay. So what were they about to do? So what was the truth?" So she tells the truth. So he tells him. He said, "Oh, okay. Just know they all dead. They died a long time ago. I don't even know what they had. I just seen. I don't even see their bodies nowhere. So either they dead or something else. I don't know." He asked, "Can you assume me?" This so Belle's like, "What do I have to do?" So he says. So she said, "Just put your power. Just put your power into the chains. It will break." Okay. So he's like, "Alright then." So Belle does it, and the chains break, and she's saying. So she looks up at him and says, "Thank you for saving me." Belle says, "Okay." So, what you want to do now? She says, so Belle asks, "What's your name?" She said, my name is, and it's for fun to end it off. Thank you. If you like the video, like and subscribe. This is Lost Stone, signing out.